Hey guys, what's up? It's Raphael. It is week 119 with FTRealM, and this week we're talking about self-care and body positivity. So in an effort to try and keep this video a little short, because I've been really sick for about a week, I'm only going to be discussing self-care. So what is self-care? Self-care is basically anything you do to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, or physically. Whether that's taking a bath, reading, writing, making art, watching your favorite TV show, playing with your dogs, playing with your kids. You think playing with your kids isn't self-care, is it? It could be. Jay says it could be. So, those are just some examples of self-care. Another example of self-care is, like I mentioned earlier in my video, I think I did, unless I redid that part. I've been sick for like a week. I was supposed to post yesterday, but I was still feeling really sick, so I didn't, and now my video is late, but that's okay because I needed an extra day to rest before getting up and making this video and doing other things that I need to do around the house. So there's a lot of ways to practice self-care. I think I'm going to talk about practicing self-care when you're sick, since I'm currently sick. And honestly, this video is probably going to be more of a reminder to myself of what I should do when I'm sick, because everything I'm about to list are things that I really hate doing when I'm sick, and Jay actually has to push me to do them. And it's really stupid, simple things like take medicine. I don't know why, I just don't like taking medicine, but if you are sick or you're starting to feel yourself coming down with something, it's perfectly okay to slow down. If you have to work, obviously, you have to go to work. If you have school, obviously, you have to go to school. But, stay hydrated, eat good, take medicine, take your vitamins. Just things like that I feel like a lot of people don't actually do when they're sick, especially me. I hate being sick because I hate just laying around and doing nothing, which is funny because when I'm not sick, I hate getting up and doing things. But basically, self-care is really important because it's important that we take time to remember to take care of ourselves. And not just when we're sick. It's not just about our physical health, but also our mental and emotional health. Something that I do that really helps with my mental and emotional health and keeping it in good health, I guess. I feel like my brain is fried, but is journaling, which I actually really need to do a lot more of. I don't know why, I just feel like I don't have the time to do it, which is complete bullshit because I definitely do. I just never get around to sitting down or laying down and actually doing it. It's really hard, I feel like, to set aside time to doing those things because in the back of our minds maybe we feel like it's not being productive. At least that's kind of my issue with it. And for some reason, for me personally, I get very lazy when it comes to doing things for myself like that, because I just don't feel like it's productive, but it actually is, because for me, journaling is a way to get out negative feelings, emotions, thoughts, so that they're not just sitting inside of my mind or inside of myself, being bottled up. Because then eventually, with me anyway, if I don't get out those negative feelings and thoughts, then they stay bottled up, and eventually I blow up, whether I blow up at myself or at someone who's not deserving of that. So it's really important for me to stay on top of my mental health and for me to find outlets, and one of those things for me is journaling. Another one of those things for me used to be exercising, but I'm not really able to do any excessive exercising right now because of some issues, complications with my health that I've had from binding. So I have to find other ways to get out that negative energy, and one of those ways for me is journaling. Well, that is about all that I have to say about it. I'm sorry that this week's video isn't the greatest video I have ever made. Like I said, I'm really sick, I'm still not feeling well, and I still have a bunch of shit to do around the house since I've been neglecting housework and stuff for the past near week. And I'm also sorry about the quality of the video. Eventually, I'm probably going to start using my fiance's Mac to make them. I just haven't gotten around to setting it up because I've been sick. But hopefully I can start doing that in another couple of weeks. And hopefully next week I'll be feeling better. And next week we're doing, for week 120, we'll be talking about, it's actually choose your own topic. And I think I'm going to be talking about changes while transitioning, and I don't mean like physical changes, but how things within yourself can shift, like sexuality or just how you see yourself or how you identify, pronouns, things of that nature, things that you want from transitioning can change. I think it's really important to talk about because I went through it and I had a really hard time struggling with that. So that's what I'm going to be talking about next week, and I'm really stoked about it and to put that out there for anyone who may need to hear about it. As for the rest of this week, be sure to tune back in. We have a lot of really awesome people on the channel who are also going to be discussing self-care as well as body positivity, which unfortunately I did not get to touch upon this week, but I'm sure somebody will. So check back every day for a new video, and I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you for watching. Bye.